Yeah.
Yeah,
you look fine right there.
Welcome everybody to the Sunshine Shoulders, Moonshine Shoulders. Happy I'm Calvin.
I'm John.
I'm gonna get this together, guys. I'm kind of dark right now, but we'll get it together. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We here early today because
I'm John.
John, what do you don't have both your dark right now, but we'll get it together. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We here early today because hey John, do you have your phone on too? Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Oh, let me check. That was me. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, appreciate everybody. Thanks for the NTZ for everything you do. I'm gonna move this computer, man. I'm too dark right here. And I'm too close to Booby and her noise. So we're still at the resort. Open that door for me, please. For anybody that wants to know, this will be a nice place to bring your family or anybody over here. They really enjoy it. They got up earlier than me today. Yeah, they got up at 6 o'clock. They woke me up. Okay, how's that?
That looks fine to me.
Okay. Is the NTZ crew on here yet?
Ingram's on here. Wonders of Life is here. Who else we got? Levon White, he's here.
Okay, I don't know why can't get the theme music to play, but that's okay. Thank you guys for keeping this a safe and respectable live stream. What you got up on your list, John?
Well, the first thing I met a local here in San Carlos. She is an older woman, and she recognized me from your show and said that she wanted me to tell you thank you, Calvin. Her granddaughter and either her niece or nephew, her English wasn't too good, have both won on your wheel. And, that really helps them out. But she also added, but I haven't won yet. So I wanted to share that with you.
Hey, I appreciate it. I see Momentum L is on here. He made a comment about Napoleon Hill being a scammer. Well, that may be true, but the information that he provided me, what I got from Think and Grow Rich is the reason I'm sitting here right today, Momentum L. There's some truth in a lot of stuff. Now, I'm not sure where you got that information from, but his books have helped millions of people, really. And it helped me. Without that, I wouldn't be here, John.
Yes. Now, you're talking about the police that stopped you the other day. They got me a few months ago. I've met 5 other expats here. They've done the same thing. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, no. These were good guys. The situation, it didn't even come out to me as being, a hold up or anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They saw me ride my bike and they pulled up behind me and pulled me over and started talking to me. It was a good conversation. Hell, they ended up wanting to take a picture with me at the end.
Now, the officer stopped you. He could speak very good English because there's 2 of them that are identifying the foreigners. The one that got me the first time, he could not, his English was not very good. The guy I met at the city hall, though, his English was excellent. So that's probably the guy you talked to.
Well, this guy was kind of in between a little bit, but he had 2 other guys with him. He was in the military with these, and the other 2 guys was in the police uniform. Hey, Sam Champion, he says, how about that? No damn trolls yet because you threw them off at the time. Well, we didn't have a choice. We had to come on early today because I'm still here at the resort. We leave at 10, and I probably won't get back to 11. And hell, I thought maybe that's too late. Hey, Helen Namino, she says she's watching from Taliesin. What else you got, John?
Well, I was going to answer a question that we had on our last live stream that we missed. Somebody asked why I send myself $2,500 a month when my expenses are $1,750. I am self-insured, and I also have an exit fund, so that extra money I get, I bank here in case I need it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You always want to have extra money. I've got $2,500 that I never touch under no circumstances. That's for emergencies, either hospitalization or a trip home. China Zodevoken says, it's Charles Colton says, good morning to both sun and moon. But China Zodevoken says, where are the trolls located? In hell, I hope. I hope that's what they
say. Most of them, I think, are in the U.S.
Yeah. Some Western country, man. They don't have nothing to do. It's crazy. Benny in the Bronx says, why are they stopping you guys? They're just trying to get, trying to figure out how many foreigners it is, I guess. He told me the way he came to me was he wanted to make sure that they wanted to put their hands on us, but at the same time, wanted to make sure that we wasn't having any trouble, is what he said.
They told me the same thing.
Yeah, and he gave me like a list of numbers, John. If somebody's singing karaoke too loud, call this number. Somebody
I didn't get that one. I wish I did.
Yeah. Okay, here's a good question, John, for you. John, how do you feel about retiring early at 59 and return from my 401k till I turn 62?
Well, I would definitely not withdraw my 401k at 59. Wait until you're 59 and a half because you pay a 10% penalty if you withdraw before 59 and a half. And depends on how much you got in your 401k. I mean, if you got $1 million, you should be okay. And if you got 400,000, I wouldn't personally, but everybody makes their own decisions.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say, okay, he's 59. What is he going to spend 400,000 on, John?
Well, I tell you, I'd be worried with less than that because after you pay your 30% taxes, it's already down to what would that be?
280,000.
Okay, and 280.
Yeah, if he comes over here to the Philippines, he's 59. You don't think you could live 3 years off of that?
Oh, he just wants to live 3 years? Yeah, he can do 3 years. No problem.
Well,
I thought he meant forever.
No, he says till he turns 62.
Yeah, well, at my calculations, I mean, my $1,750 a month, that'd last him 160 months. So,
yeah, he'd be
that's 13 years.
Yeah, he's 72. Yeah, he'd be all right. Hey, Jam Silver, thanks for that super chat. He says, have a drink on me, guys. Keep up the awesome work. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Mr. GG, let's see, who is this? Mr. GG's Zero Money Down Real Estate Structures. He said, hey, did you hear on the Filipino Peace channel? Well, we've heard on every channel, Mr. GG's, that we can file for a visa extension in the Philippines, a visa expiring soon. Yeah. Thank you, brother, for that information.
Well, I'll address that one also, if you don't mind. In June, I asked about a visa extension. They said they'd give me 2 months for $800. So, okay, they're going to give us these visa extensions, but we don't know what the fees are. So there's, 2 parts on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to find out. If I'm able to go next week, my plan was to go next week, but hell, COVID is raging like crazy.
Oh, geez.
In Bacolod City, man, and they shut the emergency rooms down.
He said COVID's crazy in Bacolod right now.
Yeah. Anwar Kente says, "Hey, you're early. I'll do my karaoke afterwards. Good day, Calvin and John." Yeah, we're on here early simply because I'm at the resort. We're not going to leave until 10 o'clock, and then by the time I get home, it'll be 11. That's too late for a lot of guys, so we came on early. Actually, this isn't a resort. It's a private residence over here in, let me see if I can show y'all some stuff. Over here in the Pilot Island. It's not a resort. It's just a nice house that you can.
They have 2 swimming pools, isn't that right, Calvin? Is that what you told me?
Yeah, here they are right here. There's the baby pool for the kids. For you, John, because you can't swim. And then there's the big pool right
now, that's
there.
not true. I can swim like a rock.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Ken Rock. That's Ken Rock right there. I think that's him. Yeah. He says, I'm hot from Cebu province. Hope everything's doing well. Yeah, it's doing well here. We're in San Carlos City. We're about 2 hours from Bacala. We've got some cases here, but nothing like what's going on over there.
Calvin, go ahead.
No, I said, what else you got, John?
Okay, well, I don't see Smoky Mountain on here, and he's always on here. But I saw him have a question actually on another channel about the slow boat ferry. I rode one from Cagayan to Dumaguete. I liked it. I thought it was a good way to travel. Have you been on one of the overnight slow ferries?
Yeah, I've been on both, and depending on how long the trip's going to be. If it's a long trip, of course, I'm going to go the slow ferry. But if you're just going, you remember, they've got the slow ferry and the fast ferry from Dumaguete to Siquijor. I'm taking the fast craft. Because you hardly ever hear about those fast crafts catching fire and people have to jump off board and all that. But them slow ferries, because for some reason, man, they're old and they always have a lot of problems, man. But there's Seth Travel Vlogs. Her birthday, John, is on Saturday. So everybody give her a happy birthday right now.
Happy birthday, Seth. You look very good in your picture. Oh, my son's on here too.
Who, your son?
My son's on there. He says, "Hi, Dad. Hi, John. How you doing?"
What's his name?
John, like mine.
Oh, okay. Hey, JH, thanks for that super chat. He says, the Thai chicks were normal, everyday women, no lady boys. Oh, okay. You mean those 10s that you sent me, Jay? But
the models.
He sent me their regular Facebook pages, guys. I have to take up for him. And they looked a lot different. They were legitimate. He sent there were some 4s in there, but they look good, when they get Instagram ready. But Jay, let me tell you, I didn't come 8,000 miles for a 4. Even though I'm a 3.5.
Wonders of life. When guys travel by water, do they provide life jackets? I've seen them on the boats. How good they are, I don't know.
Yeah, well, nobody wears them. That's the problem.
Nobody wears them.
And when I was going when you go to Boracay, you actually land in you go to a place called Auckland, and then you have to catch the boat over to Boracay Island. Well, they've got I was the only one on there, man. I put man on. It was a little tight, because I'm kind of big, compared to Filipino sizes. I really look stupid because I was the only one with the life jacket on, but I said, the hell with it. I'm wearing it, man. I don't trust these things.
We both have heard on the news about the ferries tipping over and all that stuff. So I went ahead and did a little research on that because I was afraid of them, I'll be honest with you. But what I found out, more people in the Philippines get killed by walking. The second is on bicycles. The third is on motorcycles. The next is on buses. Ferries were way up there, so I felt a little better after that.
Yeah, I just, I'm impatient. I can't sit on a boat for 4 hours when I know I could be on the damn fast craft for an hour and a half. But Jam Silver says, Calvin, you're 3.5. Yeah, I'm about 3.5. I'll be honest, Jam Silver. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to act like, I'm a 6 or 7. Yeah, really. Okay. If I'm at home, the best I can do is a BBW at my age. But I'm not trying to be with a BBW. Well, actually, for me, it'll be a BBBW. A big, beautiful black woman, because ain't nobody else gonna fool with me over there, man. My selection slim over there. But remember, that's only 2% of the women population on the planet. So hey, I'm not gonna limit myself to that, John.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree with you, Calvin. The reason is the last time you were at my house, we had a 21-year-old and a 22-year-old here, and they both said, "You're so guapa." Or guapo.
Yeah, but remember, that's the Filipino makeover, John. That's just what it is. Hey, Will Rose, thanks for that super chat. He said, "What's up, Calvin?" And he says, "Hello, everybody." Yeah. So what do you think you are, John? Be honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, at this stage in your life, what are you? A 2.5, a 3? What?
I said 1. I say 1. I got a question here from Benny G. Hi, John. What's your plan when your visa expires? Are you planning to go back to the U.S.? Well, we're going to have to wait and see exactly what the situation is then. I'm not going to pay no $800 for 2 months. That's my plane ticket back home. I have a lot of things I need to take care of in the U.S. that I thought I had taken care of until I got here and found out I didn't. So I just hope it's not 6 months or a year before I can come back.
The Seagull says, Calvin, you said you might be a 5 dressed up. Yeah, we call that casket clean. If you casket clean, I might be a 4.5, a 5. Seagull. That's the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, man, but hell, if I can get with, what did Harold Teal call it, a yummy 5 over here? I've got a yummy 6 right now, and I'm happy with that, man, I tell you. He's really yummy. Anwar Kente said, the selection is slim. I can relate. Yeah, over there. But I ain't trying to have no BBBW, not at this stage in my life, JH. I'm sorry. I think I can do a little better than that. What you got next, John?
Okay, we had a viewer comment, and I went back to try to find it in one of our live chats. I think it was 2 weeks ago. He was talking about Candlelawn. So me and Janessa, we went to Candlelawn, and I tell you what, I was really impressed with it. It's 5 degrees cooler than San Carlos. It was the parts I was in was at least as clean as San Carlos, which really surprised me. Their public market was much nicer than San Carlos, and they haven't met many foreigners. I was given the super rock star treatment, and I'll be honest with you, I enjoy that. So anybody that would get in the San Carlos area, I would recommend checking out Candlelawn. The only negative that I have found about Candlelawn is they don't have any big banks. They get these little banks, and I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't trust these little banks. I'd have to go to like Calvin and I on the PNB or the BDO or one of the big ones.
How far is that from San Carlos, John?
Oh, I looked that up, and I'm thinking it's about 40 miles. I may be off on it. I might be closer to 30.
It didn't take long.
Well, how the roads are. It probably took me. How long do you think it took Janessa? 50 minutes to get there, maybe.
Yeah. Joseph Rellifer said you have to be a buffalo herder. Yeah, if I'm over in America, I'm just being honest. You guys, I'm not gonna sell you a dream like JH. He sold us a dream, guys, and he's trying to clean it up, but he know he did. I'm not gonna sell you a dream. If I'm at home right now, I'm gonna have a BBBW, and she's gonna be, trying to infect me.
Well, as far as Jay, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but yeah, you said pictures of very beautiful women, but what about attainable women? Now we can look at Seth's travels vlog photo. I've showed my woman. You've seen Calvin's woman. Look at what's his the guy in Alaska,
Gene,
Kyle.
Cal,
Look at his picture. I mean, you can get beautiful women here.
Yeah, see, that has to be worth something, John. That's what I always say. That's why I put, because people's like, man, why would you put the Philippines over Brazil? I said, because the women here, they're, it's more realistic that you're going to be with one of them than when you go to Brazil. They play all of them games, and they used to seeing foreigners, especially Americans, and, it's more or less you going to the highest bidder, and I ain't got time for that. That's for sure. But here's what he says, John. He says you can meet them easy.
Okay.
Yeah, if you got this.
Well,
but now
that always helps.
Let me take up for him though. He sent me the regular pictures of these same women, and some of these women are fours for real. They've Instagrammed these pictures up good, filters and stuff. This guy asked about golfing. This one girl, the one that had Ben on her with the bikini on, had Ben on the tattoo. Yeah, her face looked like a damn golf ball. That's what it looked like, John. I'm just being honest with you. She was a 4. She was a 4 in my book.
I see Derek Canaris is here. Derek.
Rory Bellamy says those Thailand photos were all models and pro photography pictures. Yeah, because when you see them in real life, you're like, these ain't the same people. Yeah.
A lot of people I've seen on different channels are asking about Axie Infinity. The only thing I'll say about that is if any of you guys have, Filipino girlfriends and they want you to invest in it, I would recommend that you not. It's dropping. The cryptocurrency was worth 25 pesos each. Now it's down to 3.
That's what I'm saying. It's way down. It's cryptocurrency, but the people over here, they turned it into a game, and they're not looking at the investment side now. Because my girlfriend's daughter, she gave hers up. She gave her scholarship up. She made 9,000 pesos though one time, and then she made 5,000. But now it's like it's not even worth it now for staying up all night and all of that.
Well, Janessa's sister, she's still playing it, and she gets about $11 a day playing it, which is say $11. But here, that's a good wage. So, if somebody has nothing else to do, let them play. But I would not invest in buying. What do you call the things you buy, Janessa? What is it?
A manager.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy no Axie account.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it now. It's way down. When I start looking at it, even on when I Googled it, it was like $17 and something. It was trading for like $17 and something. Now it's down to $1 something. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't either.
Oh, Cal said higher than I gave myself. He's a 6.5. That's in your dreams, Cal. I get, right now, because your hair is beady. Right now, you need a shave, and you got them thick ass glasses on, man. I give you a 1.5.
That's still a half more than me.
Yeah, you a step over John, man. Quit playing with yourself.
Free Mind saying, is there any other Philippine vloggers that I follow other than Sunshine? No, I watch Steve Johnson's channel once in a while. He has a live stream on Saturday nights, and if I'm up, I'll be on there for a little bit. But other than that, no. I really don't have time.
Yeah, you got that card, John. You all over the place now.
Pretty much.
That's a good thing that you did.
Well, after the pandemic, if they get these buses back, I won't be driving. It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's one of the good things about the Philippines. They got cheap, reliable transportation.
Very good.
I can ride an air-conditioned bus from here to Dumagetti for about $5, and they're going to give you all the loud karaoke music you can listen to, and a lot of old Jackie Chan movies to watch on the way. Is that right, John?
Yeah. Hey, the buses here were great. If you wanted to, Calvin, you could leave your house, walk out to the main drag there. What did that take you? 5 minutes? And before pandemic, within 15 minutes, you could be on a bus going to Bacala.
Mark Cook says, "Hey guys, I believe I'm a 7." Well, it's okay to fantasize, brother, but you're not a 7 over here. But I'm not knocking anybody. I'm just saying, be honest with yourself. Look in the mirror and say, am I between 1 and 10? But it don't matter over here, just like your credit score don't matter over here. That's why I like the Philippines. A lot of things don't matter. Remember, 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. You're going to get a woman over here, right, John?
Yes, you will. A decent looking one.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Now you'll have a little harder time getting one with a good heart, but they're here.
Yeah, no, they're here.
They're here.
You can get unlucky, but more than likely, the guy Jacob Chanje says at the Sunshine Crew, I'm 6 and holding firm. Boy, you guys, I tell you what, y'all confident. That's what I can give you that. That's why I want to bring some of y'all online and let me see these 6s and 7s. Hell. William Fouché, I hope I said that name, Fouché. He says, I watch a Black Filipino. I used to watch him early on when he was given the nitty gritty. He kind of changed a little bit, but he's got a successful channel, man. I respect him. He asked me, he said when it opens up, he's going to come down this way. He wants to meet up. I said, yeah, it'd be nice, man. Okay, Cal. He says he's an 8. He just took a shower.
I saw a picture of his wife. I'll tell you what, you got something going good for you.
That's right.
I mean, look at her right there. I mean, look at her.
Yeah. Hey, Kano, thanks for the super chat. He said a 6.5 to a Filipino is a 1.5 in America. Cal damn, man. Okay, Jacob Chanje. I'm gonna put you on here next week. I'm trying to get one of the women on here, at least one of them. Now, okay, John, listen to this. It was Lynn San Diego 102's idea to do this, right? Now she done disappeared. She done got scared.
Oh, I would love to have heard from her.
Yeah, but she's gotten afraid now. She done disappeared. Yeah,
I see Smokey Modelers on here now. Good to see you, Jeff. We were talking about the slow ride ferries earlier.
Yeah, well, Cal took a shower. What was it like going in like that movie Cocoon, where they jump in the swimming pool and they get out of there, and the young. Robert Sample said he's a 7. I've seen you before, Robert. I give you a 2.5 at the best. At least you look, you somewhere in between me and John.
Oh, that's good. Oh, JH wants Mona for the crew.
Who? JH? Yeah.
Remember Mona?
Okay. He said, William Fouché says, I love the walk around vlogs you do, Calvin. It's like getting a sneak peek of the lay of the land. Yeah, I'm going to do some more. I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit, because one guy says he didn't like it. He wants to see our faces when we talk. I just mix it up a little bit. Let's see. Cal said that's without makeup. Beautiful lady.
That's right.
She says she loves me. I'm blessed. Yeah, you can get that over here.
About the only makeup.
They saw my woman in the background yesterday on my video. I didn't even notice her till guys were saying something. I went back and watched the video, and I saw her back there. She had on this little two-piece, man, you know.
I saw the pictures on Facebook.
Of course, I had to get my tune up early this morning, about 3 in the morning.
I didn't want to start your day out right.
J. Ray Lino says, "Oh, R -1, Robert." Oh wow, Robert, that's shots is fired, Robert. Freeman says, "Wait, this is good." He says, "Filipinos only care about how big your heart is." Yeah, right. And your wallet. You better have a big wallet to go with that big heart.
This will make you attend quicker than anything.
Yeah, that makes you look a lot better, John.
I'm living proof of that.
But we don't care, John. I don't care. I know I'm a 3.
Yeah, same way.
Hell, I'm living my life over here, man. Hell. Mr. Vega said, "Cows getting a tune-up on the deli in the USA. Married guys are lucky to get one every 20,000 miles." Yeah, I was telling JH that today, Mr. Vega. It's funny you even say that. The 12 years on and off I've been over here, every single day. I haven't missed a day, really. I've gotten some kind of tune-up, oil change, lube job, something. I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna lie. But at home, shit, he's right. My damn motor quit running, John.
John, walk upside so I can do a drive-by, Kyle Deadman.
Oh, okay. JH said Tanduai and SML works wonders for looks. Yeah. What's SML?
San Miguel Light. San Miguel Light.
They've got, this is one of those places where they've got like the open bar, like the mini bar in here. John, you would have loved this place.
I probably would have. Put your hair down. Come here.
It's full of beer.
I had a guy ask to see you. Just put your hair down. Come here. Lee Hill, I'm working on her. There she is. So
yeah,
that's her. Benny G
says, "Dang, Calvin, I see what you're saying. This comment scroll is flying." Yeah, it does. It's hard to keep up, man. You know, y'all would be shocked.
Benny G asked how much a bottle of San Miguel is. It depends on where you get it. It goes from $1 a bottle to about like $1.10 a bottle.
Albert Johnson said, "Hey, Cal, did you check to see why Subic Bay Johnny lost all his live stream videos on YouTube?" I didn't. What did he do wrong? I didn't see that. I didn't check. I didn't see that. I don't really watch that. Is he one of them exotic types up there?
I don't know who he is either.
Let's see. Joseph Relson says, "Two lucky guys." I'm definitely lucky, man. Well, I didn't get unlucky.
Yeah, you make your own luck, but yeah, Calvin and I, we have a very good life here.
Yeah, I know for a fact, man. It can't get any better for me. That's why, I don't know what I was going to do. The universe saved me, John, that I was praying every night that something happened where I wouldn't have to leave, because I surely don't want to go back to the States. Not anytime soon, anyway. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation every day.
Every day.
I'm going to do on that. How to make your retirement a vacation every day, man. I'm working on it, man. It's going to be a good one, too, guys. Because it's like I'm living on vacation every day. But you got to be in a vacation setting. See, the Philippines is like a vacation setting, man. Everywhere you go, coconut trees and stuff. It's a vacation setting. That's one thing you got to do. Because hell, we look at retirement like that's a bad word, John. It's not.
It's not for me. Like I say, I love my life here.
Freeman says Cal Deadman should start a YouTube channel. I told him that a long time ago. He's funny, but he's gonna have to leave Houston, Texas, and really move to Alaska, because he's not in Alaska, guys. It's snow in Alaska right now.
Already?
It should be, but where Cal is, hell, they got palm trees and sunshine in his part of Alaska. What part of Alaska you live in, Cal? They got palm trees and beaches and stuff.
I see Mr. Vegas here, Magnum John, being treated like a rock star in his own home. That's awesome. It happens to me every day, and it happens to Calvin every day. Every day.
Yeah. If I didn't want to, I wouldn't have to lift a finger, but I'm not like that. Sometimes I like to do stuff on my own. I brush my own teeth, John. That's about all I do.
Well, do you floss them, though, or does she take care of that?
Yeah. But I have to do some things on my own, John.
Okay. Now, Calvin,
I wipe my own behind.
Well, Calvin, we have to have a little bit of be on the edge here once in a while. I'm going to say something. I hope I don't make you mad, but I have seen Calvin's woman peel his shrimp for him. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm talking about that's the life.
Normal.
Yeah. Over here. Mark Schaefer says, Cal, do you still have to come back to U.S. in December? No, that's changed. The Philippines, they said it's okay for foreigners to stay here because of the pandemic and, all the COVID restrictions and everything. So I'm going to find out next week, guys. I'm going to get it straight from the horse's mouth. If they can give us information, this place in Bacali is pitiful.
It's horrible.
It's not as bad of a immigration place I've ever seen.
Now, one of the expats up at the watering hole the other night recommended that I call the U.S. Embassy and ask them about it, and I think I will do that, and I'll let you know what they tell me, Calvin.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea, John.
I thought it was, too.
Yeah. Freeman says, Sunshine living like a king. I am, man. I promise you that. But it's not just me, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's not just me. Most of the guys over here that I've met, they live like that. I'm just part of the group.
Except for the guy that we met at My One and got dragged out by the ear.
Yeah, I mean, it's a few exceptions.
He's the only one.
It's a few exceptions to the rule, but for the most part,
that's the only one.
You're getting the tune up on the deli. They're peeling your shrimp. Like I said, I do some things on my own. I wipe my own butt and I brush my own teeth, John. That's about it.
Well, it's a hell of a life, isn't it?
Yeah, but she would do that if I asked her to.
I see Joe B's on here. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Oh, wow. Somebody, wait, hold on now. Let's see. Penny says, I give my boyfriend a bath and lotion his feet and put his clothes on for him. Absolutely. I was telling people that before. I get the same treatment.
So do I, but I rather put my own clothes on. Janessa's put them on me before, and we don't have it down pat. I'll put my own clothes on, especially socks.
She tightens your belt too tight, John.
I know.
Oh man. Yeah, Cal, you're right. We don't retire. We rejuvenate over here. Guys only think that they retire when they get over here. Something happens, man. I'm gonna tell you. You get this 24-hour sunshine. 24-hour day sunshine, these beautiful young women, you get more active, and then you tweak your diet, man. It's like you found the fountain of youth.
I agree.
Yeah. Mr. Vega said, imagine being so pee-whipped that a guy allows his Filipino to drag you out by your ear. Yeah. But, I'm just being honest. I told you I'm a 3. She was about a 2.5. There ain't no 2.5 gonna pull me out by my ear, John.
Me, and she really didn't physically grab his ear. It was almost that bad. I was exaggerating a little bit. First, she opened the door and stood there and just gave him the evil eye. And then she came over to him. I mean, it was the same thing. But she really didn't grab his ear.
It was bad.
It was bad.
She stood right by the door. And
It was bad.
remember, y'all, this is after the pandemic. She's sitting there, you know, there's a door between the lobby and the restaurant. She's sitting there with the door open, just standing with the door with her hands on her hips. Never said a word, just looking at him like, I'm like, man, if I was you, I'd tell her to get her old ass on somewhere.
That was always up in mile one a long time ago. Zorba Dundee, not drinking today, John? No, I got some stuff I got to do today. I can't be doing that. I got a wedding to go to on Sunday. An expat here is getting married. Now, I went to find a decent shirt to wear. I went to Gasano's. Calvin, you're not going to believe this. They pulled out a 2X.
Yeah.
Double X, and it was this wide. I think it was extra, extra small. Now, I told him I was probably missing work.
John, you should see the 2X underwear that she bought me. Booby can wear them. Yeah, I'm serious, man. I was like, she washed them one time, and I had to give them the booby.
So one of the expats actually the guy getting married recommended I go to City Mall to one of the stores there. I went there. They had a shirt and it actually fit. It was a little bit small on me, but good enough. And it was 1,100 pesos, $22, and I about shit myself, but I wanted to pay for it. Well, it was on sale for 250 pesos, so it was on sale for $5. I mean, how do you go from $21 to $5? I don't know.
What's going on, James Lance? Good to see you all here, man. We had some fun the other day. I'm glad you didn't take it personal, man. But we do want you to next show. We want you to have that picture nailed up on the wall, man. Get it off the ground. That way we won't know where you live. Okay, let's see. Penny says, I'm so glad that you can stay with your family. Me too, man. I tell you, because, boy, I tell you, when you go almost 12 years straight, John, Hun, I think the ladies get ready to do the inventory for the bill.
Oh, okay.
Pila for the bill.
Well, while Calvin's getting it, MJB in the P2B. Hey, Calvin, Sunshine Shoulders, and John. Hey, thanks for joining us. I see James Lyon on here, Jacob Tunjay. So y'all ready again, Calvin?
Yeah. He says, "What?"
I don't see TJ jump.
Well, you know, TJ works. He might be at work, John.
Well, he was Tongawai was very, very bad. I'd like for either us to go see him or vice and do a blind surprise all of us.
I'm trying to get closer to the source, man, because you're breaking up, John. Are you on here, John? Are you here, John?
Fine.
Okay, there you go.
See if I
see what.
There's trouble with my internet.
Let me sit over here and see what's going on. Okay, got a little better now. Hey, LeVon White, thanks for that super chat. He says, I once said to a friend, I can't believe you let your lady treat you like that. He said, you don't know what I get for letting her treat me like that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, LeVon. Oh, okay. They said that's on John's side.
It probably is.
Yeah, because they can see me pretty good, John.
Yeah, it probably is my side. I got the cheaper internet. What is it? 1,200 pesos a month.
How much?
Yeah,
Okay, Lee Hill. Thanks for saying I'm back now. That's good.
Yeah, Alpina R says, where are you, Uncle Cal Resort? Now, this is like a private residence on Sapaway Island. It might as well be a resort, but what they do is they rent it out. And it's nice, man. I got to give it 2 thumbs up. It's so popular here. They don't even advertise it. And it's a month. You have to reserve a month in advance.
So can you get food there, or you have to cook your own, Calvin?
No, you can bring your own food. They got a full kitchen and everything.
Okay.
Let me show you real quick. Yeah, they got a full kitchen in here. It's just like a house. Well, it is a house. You know, because we cooked our own meals yesterday.
Oh, that kitchen's nicer than one in my apartment. You got an oven, it looks like.
Let me show you, John. You would have had a nice time here, buddy.
Oh, damn. Yes, I would have.
Yeah, you could have. You know, you got to buy that, but the litros was 130. You know, I don't drink, but
that's only 10 more. That's only 10 more pesos than what you can get it anywhere else. That's not that bad. 20 cents more.
Yeah, unless you go to if you go to the source, it's a lot cheaper though.
I need to do that. I don't drink that much beer though.
If you go to the source, it's actually let's see. It's only 640 pesos, and that includes the 111 peso deposit. So you're talking about 500 and let's say 30 pesos. Divide 6 into that. You're talking about maybe
530. You said?
Yeah, in 6.
Well, that's 88. 88.
Yeah.
Pesos.
See, that's if you get to the source.
Well, and I say that the distributor's not very far from me, and I got a car now. I need to start doing that.
Yeah, that was my wife and her 15-year-old daughter, Zorba Dundee. He said, Calvin, who were the 2 ladies in your vlog yesterday near the pool? Yeah, they like to take pictures and selfies. But yeah, buy the case, like Jay said, you buy the case, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, 88 pesos a bottle versus 110 or 120 for a liter.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's saying this about, hey, Calvin, who are those distracting women in your video? Yeah, one was my girlfriend and her daughter. But don't say that because she gets the big hair. Remember, they're vain, man. She might knock me down to 2 tune-ups a day instead of 3.
What a life.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, William Fouché says, yeah, one of the greatest billiards players in all the world is from the Philippines. Yeah. Is he still alive?
I will say every small province town I've been in, no matter how small, they always have a label. I don't know how they play, but we got 3 or 4 places here in San Carlos that have pool tables.
Yeah. Harold Teal, I get this all the time. He says, Calvin, do you think recruiting too many expats of Philippines will make prices go up? No, they won't show up. I don't care how many times you invite them. They're not going to come over here. But remember, it was only 8 million visitors here to the Philippines. And even if you cut that down in the middle and say, well, half is men and half is women, that's only 4 million out of a population of 110 million. That's like a drop in the bucket. They just aren't going to come.
Ingram Davis, get rid of Jen's boyfriend, please. I can't do it.
Oh, okay. I will.
Good. Yeah, I don't have that available
I
to me
got it.
today.
I got it. He's gone. Well, it says an error occurred because my thing is so small. It says try refreshing. Okay, I'll just put him. I'll do
Or
that.
Inger will get him.
Okay, get
He's
him.
gone. Tito Chai. Hey, Calvin and John, thanks for today's broadcast. It's much appreciated. What is appreciated is you watching us. Thank you.
Yeah. Ishmael Marsha, Philippines has the longest lockdown than any country. Yeah. You know, but they're trying to come up with this vaccine bubble. I hope that works. If they do that, where you're fully vaccinated, they're going to ease the COVID restrictions for you, and you can come and go like you normally would. But yeah, Harold T.O., you don't have to worry about that. I've been coming here on and off for 12 years. It's not gonna overflow in my lifetime. That's just how it is. I'm not even worried about that.
Tuesday, we had somebody ask me, and I saw it later, about how to get the senior citizens card. If you're 60 years old, but you're supposed to be a Filipino citizen, it was recommended to me by my bank because my U.S. driver license expired and all I had was my passport and I needed 2 IDs. They recommended that I get it. I went to the brown guy, paid 20 pesos, and went down to the senior citizens office, and a month later it was there. Now, according to this, you get free medical and dental, but my wife says the dental, all they do is pull teeth, 20% discount on purchase of unbranded generic medicines, 20% discount hotels, restaurants, recreation, 20% discount in theaters, 20% discount of medical and dental services, and 20% off on air. But these are illegal. I just use it for ID. You can Google that on the internet. If you get caught, if you try pulling your 20% on a hotel and they turn you in as not being a Filipino citizen, you'll get, I think it's 500,000 pesos fine, 6 months in jail, then deported and blacklisted. So that's not worth the 20 pesos you get off of your hamburger in McDonald's.
Now, this is a great figure that Kona Ranger put up here. Now, it's just in Hawaii. Over 10 million visitors in 2019. That's more than the whole country of the Philippines. It was only 8.2 million. That was it. So that lets you know how few people are coming over here. It's too far, man, for guys. And it takes an adventurer to come over here, man. You know. What's up, Luis Martinez? Yeah, just anybody's not coming over here, right, John?
That's right. But something else I'd like to bring up, James K. I don't see him on here today, but he's one of our viewers. He emailed me. It took him over 6 months to get his passport. So if anybody is actually going to come over here next year, I'd be getting my passport, trying to get it now if it takes 6 months.
Kona Ranger says 1 out of every 10 people have a passport in the USA. No, Calvin, they're not coming. Not only that, we have the lowest rate of passport holders of any modernized, westernized country. The United States does. And in 2019, the last time these figures were taken, only 3.5% of the population traveled overseas. Now, we're not talking about to the Dominican Republic. We're not talking about Mexico. We're talking about overseas, Europe, Asia, Russia, that sort of thing. 3.5%. We drink the Kool-Aid over there, guys. They scare you to death. They don't want you to travel. And so, no, you're right, Kona Ranger. I'm not worried about, this place being overrun. Caveman C says that place is that big in certain areas. No way it would be overrun with that. It won't.
Get rid of him.
Who? Who you talking about, Ingram? Can y'all see?
Ours said.
Who? Oh, John's gone. Can y'all still hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up. Well, my speakers are all the way up. Let me put the mic on. Let me make sure the mic. Yeah. I'm all the way up, guys. Okay, Richie. Yeah, that was John's. That was John's Wi-Fi. Now I'm over here on their Wi-Fi and it's coming in clear. I thought it was maybe it was me. He says, do you know if the Philippines would cap tourists visiting? No, Philippines is trying to get more visitors to come over here. This lady's making me nervous. She's doing too much inventory. I think we ate two chips and one Coke. My God. That's crazy. But let me see. Let me get somebody else. He says, yeah, Calvin, who were those distracting women in your video? Yeah, it was my wife and her daughter. But don't tell them that because, hell, they'll get the big head over here. Jacob Tanjay says, Pumpkin Joe's, I checked out your birthday vlog. Great stuff, brother. I didn't know he had a birthday, man. He didn't tell nobody. Yeah, Pumpkin Joe, I hope you're watching too. A lot of guys, they were making jokes about you. They said he's got that big, expensive gaming setup, but we can't hear him. My girlfriend said she couldn't hear you either. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, they said, hey, yeah, he's got all that fancy equipment, but we can't hear him. They made me laugh about that. I'm going to wait till John gets back. Hey, Jeff Smiley says, you're living the dream, Brother Calvin. So proud of you. Keep living your best life. Man, I'm going to tell you, man, it was the best decision I ever made was to come over here. Well, to come over here first, you know. Kona Ranger says, no curfew there, Cal. Well, yeah, we've got a curfew. What is it, honey? Is it 8 or 9? What's our curfew, honey? 9 o'clock. They don't have one in Sapaway, but in San Carlos, it's 9. He said, Cal, how was the lechon belly? It was delicious. Now, I don't eat a lot of pork, but I promise you, it was super delicious, man. And it was only, remember I told you it was 1,800 pesos? No, it was only 1,200 pesos. Now, the neighbor who lives 2 doors down from me, I was going to buy it from him, but hell, his was 1,500 pesos. I was like, well, hell, same thing. Okay, Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Experience said the photos have really good angles and lighting. Which photos are you talking about, Pumpkin Joe? Tita Cha says, hey, Calvin and John, thanks for today's broadcast. It's much appreciated. Let me bring John back on and see if yeah, John, see John's, his Wi-Fi is messed up. John, you need to go on and bump your Wi-Fi up to 20 Mbps. Quit being cheap, man. You got all that money. Yeah, go on and bump your Wi-Fi up, John, to.
I'm gonna have to
20 Mbps.
I don't understand. It was good for a year and a half, but now I'm having trouble.
Well, I think it's this StreamYard. Remember when I had that slow, yours worked good, but mine didn't. Richie Rich says, I'm going there, Cal. Pick me up. But you know how many times I've heard that, haven't you? A long time. This guy's funny. He said, Cal, you was right about the online dating sites, but it sure is nice to window shop. Fall in love with some cutie at least once a week. Man, I used to do it once a day. What no once a week? What you got next, John? What you got on that list?
We already went over everything.
Yeah, your signal's bad.
Yeah, I know.
Alpina R says, I don't fool with the Red Horse no more, so I just stick to the San Miguel Light right now. Yeah, that's probably a good decision, man, because you start fooling with
the alcohol, the difference between the alcohol in them isn't really that much. San Miguel, the Red Horse is about 7, so just the horse.
Okay. Zorba Dundee says, if I ever get to the Philippines, I'll make you two the best Greek barbecue. What's the difference between Greek barbecue? Is it the meat?
It might be lamb.
That's what I'm saying. It must be the meat. How much is it, hon? How much? Okay, here. Do they got change for 5? Well, okay, I got it. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4.
William Fauci was saying, Carlos, a thought out decision. That's where you ended.
Yeah, hon. Honey, just come and get the money. Yeah, I'll just give you 4,600. She said 4,590. That's 4,600. Give it to the lady and tell her salamat. Yeah, John, I don't know. We probably got to make you a moderator today, but
thank you.
You're welcome. JH says I got him again.
Yeah.
T 1976 says, do you have to have a visa stamp in the PI? No,
yeah.
Just your passport, and then they'll stamp it. I want to show you guys. No, I don't have it with me. Believe it or not, I don't have it.
I'm back now. I agree.
Yeah, I don't have it. I was going to show you my passport, but I don't have it. Hey, Harry Walsh, he said, appreciate your honesty and realness, down to earth lifestyle. Yeah, thank you, brother. Free Man says that Sunshine and John does a lot of good in the Philippines. But what are some of the bads of the country? It's not a whole lot of bad, really, in my case. There's some bad areas you could go to. There's a lot of inconveniences. John said the only thing consistent over here is the inconsistencies. You know, it's slow, it's methodical over here. You got to have patience of a saint, and it's going to take you a while, because when you first get over here, Free Man, it's going to drive you crazy. But the pros far outweigh the cons, man. I mean, you know, because you're just so welcome here. But yeah, it's some things that, a lot of the comfort foods that you're used to, you can't get here. Um, the infrastructure, you be prepared for some long boat rides and bus rides to just places that aren't that far away. Um, but this is stuff, man, that you just have to, that most of us tolerate. I mean, because like I said, all the pros over here. But yeah, it's just slow over here to get anything done. It takes forever. Uh, that's one of the things that most expats complain about. And then another thing is some people don't like the heat over here. I love the heat. A lot of people, they don't like the heat. I love the heat. Even a lot of the Filipinos don't like the heat. But I do, because I like to go swimming when it's hot. Yeah, Lee said we lost John again. Yeah, he's struggling today with his internet. I thought it was mine, but so since it's not mine, guys, I might go back out by the pool. Okay, yeah, I thought for sure it was me, but it was John. To be honest, yeah. Well, here's some information, and a guy told me that today in an email. He said, Calvin, the information that you give us over and over that that repetitious advice rings true. And he's over here now. He just got over here. He's married. His wife's getting ready to have a baby. She said to slow down. And that's what I tell guys, believe it or not. But for some reason, we speed up when we get over here. I don't know. He said, Cal, how far is your new house from the coastline? It's pretty far. Grumpy dude, Brian. Yeah, I'm right in this almost this. I'm along Eco Highway. Roy Jones said John's internet needs a detox. Let's see what we've got. Let's see if we can get him back.
Give me.
Are you back, John?
I think I can see myself. Yeah, I think my maybe too much Pornhub on the internet. I don't know. Oh, my wife don't like hearing that.
You don't have any more apps open on your computer, do you, John? Shut everything down. Well, I'm getting rid of you, John, because I won't be on here until 9:30. Carl Bond said John's got that dial-up connection. That's what it sounds like. It said John needs a load. Now it's further than that, Grumpy. He says 2 to 3 kilometers from the coastline. No, I just wanted to use as an example for those who ask me what 1 million can get you if you try. 1 million can get you a lot, I'm going to tell you here, but it just depends on where you're going to build. If you build in the city proper, it's not going to get you a lot. If you build in a municipality, if we went 15 minutes down the road in Calatrava, I probably could have got double what I've got. But if you go anywhere near the water, see, people are wising up over here. The land is very, very expensive near the water now. I'm thinking about buying a little small lot down the land now. I was going to go up in the mountains, but I think I'm going to come over here. You see a lot of open space over here. Now, Grumpy Dude Brand, that would be right on the water if you're here in Sapaway. You're right on the water. Mark Rogers says, I was there on leave in 79 when I was stationed in Korea. Wow. Tito Cha said, John just took a whiskey run. Maybe I need to add that onto my ending, Tito Cha. If you don't want him, beer runs, whiskey runs, weed runs. Derek Greenway says, hey, Cal, if you come in there, just have him slow your roll. Yeah. The slower you get, man, everything over here is on slow motion. I mean, everything moves slow and methodical over here. But what we do, we come over here running fast. It's like running into a brick wall, man. That's what's going to happen if you don't learn how to relax and slow down. We're just bringing our lifestyle over here. Everything's fast in America. When I got my marriage license, she couldn't believe it. It only took us 5 minutes. Over here, I think it takes you like 30 days or something. If I'm not mistaken, it takes like 30 days. Door 14 says, Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Experience, what part of Butuan City? Looking at lots in Bonbon. I don't care. Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Experience is laugh out loud, Will Shaw. That's how I feel for sure in the car. The bikes I wouldn't trade for anything, though. I ride all day thinking of the song Freebird in my head. John says, sorry, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, John, what we'll do it tomorrow, guys. We'll have the Sunshine Shoulders, Moonshine Shoulders on Saturday because I value John's input. He's got a lot of information, and he relates to a lot of my audience. See, I don't drink, and John adds that essence to that. You know, some of y'all drink, and some of y'all want to know, that part of it. And hell, I haven't had a drink in 23 years. I don't even know. If I wasn't in the Philippines, I wouldn't know what people are drinking now. When I stopped drinking, guess what I was drinking, guys? 211 over there. My last drink was a 22 ounce of 211. That shows you how long it's been. The last time I had a drink. Yeah, John's a comic relief. So, hey, John, we're going to be on tomorrow at 9:30, okay? The same time we normally always go, but I'm going to stay on here to 9:30 today because we have to check out of here at 10. We basically already checked out. They're waiting on me, so I'm going to just stay on here to 9:30, guys. So, John said, Calvin, please put me back on. Not today, John. Your internet is bad. What's going to happen is I have you come over to my house tomorrow. We'll meet at McDonald's at 8 like we normally do on Friday, get everything together, and then we'll come over and we'll do the show that way. But somebody said it's 2023 realistically. I was planning on going this December. I would say, I'm going to say second half of 2022. They're going to open 2022. They're not going to go in a whole nother year. They went practically all of 2020, all of 2021. They're opening up tomorrow. Okay, Paul Smith, he said, Calvin, do another financial segment. Many expats get cowardly over financing. I will. But when it comes to the Philippines, though, one thing that you Saturday, Zorba Dundee, he said it's Friday today, you mean Saturday. Yeah, I mean Saturday. I said like we always do on Friday. But yeah, Paul Smith, the one thing about coming to the Philippines is you're going to get that cost of living raise when you get off the plane. it's about being, you don't have to be all the way conservative, but you have to be smart with your money. You know, if you bring your spending habits over here, what good is the cost of living raise going to do? It's not going to do you any good. You know, you may have to switch over to Tanduay instead of drinking, you know, Cavazier or something like that. But yeah, I will. I'll do that. Grumpy Dude Brian says, a friend of mine at BI, Bureau of Immigration, told me they are desperate to get international tourists who are fully vaccinated by August 2022. I think that's about right. And I believe they know by keeping the tourists here and letting us extend and stay and overstay, that's a lot of money they're going to keep here because they're struggling right now, believe it or not. And I believe that money had a lot to do with them allowing us to extend, because it's a lot of money leaving. See, that's one of the problems. That express lane fund, that's what I was trying to call it the other day. I forgot what it's called. It's called the express lane fund. See, when you come here and you renew your visa, you can either check regular or express lane. You better check express lane. Don't check regular. You'll be there all day. So express lane costs you 500 pesos more. But because there's so many tourists and they all check express lane, it had got to something like 1 billion pesos. And that's what they were paying a lot of their contract employees from and some of their regular employees. But since they haven't been allowing tourists in, it dried up, guys. It's gone. Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Experience said, John, your ISP may have too many customers now for the amount of nodes they have available in your area. I think it's just this StreamYard will expose your Wi-Fi. It did it for me. That's the reason why I upgraded my Wi-Fi, Pumpkin Joe's, because I was using StreamYard and only had like 10 Mbps or something like that. And it was doing like John's. And Marquente said, guys, remember that when you hear those figures bandied about like 1,400, 2,000 to live over here, you have to adjust that if you have financial obligations in the U.S. or whatever. Yeah. And that's one of the things that I bring up on one of my earlier videos. Make sure you tie up all your loose ends over there. And then you can spend all your money over here. Pay all your credit card bills down. Pay all your bills off over there. So when you come over here, you can start fresh. You got a new life over here, guys. You just don't have a new address. Don't bring all of that. Remember the title of my vlog yesterday was, my live stream yesterday was, don't make the mistake of recreating your old life over here. Leave as much of that baggage over there. Don't bring any of that baggage with you here. Because I'm going to tell you, man, you're going to defeat the purpose, guys. I promise you. Leave all that baggage at home. Michael McFarland says express lane sometimes isn't optional. It really isn't optional. They put it on there like you got an option, Michael, but you know it's not. But the point I was trying to make is with no internet, with so few international tourists now, that fund went belly up. It doesn't even exist anymore. See? Wang Hung Lo says partial opening December 2021. I'm gonna tell you something. If they allow this vaccine bubble to go into effect for domestic travel, I would agree with you on that. But if they don't even allow us, the locals, to move around freely who are fully vaccinated, Why would they allow international tourists to roam around? Derek said, that's the plan. Come over debt free or as close as you possibly can to being debt free, man. I've got one credit card open. It's a $500 limit. Somebody says, hey, well, what? That's not enough to buy your plane ticket home. That's what the $2,500 I got. But I've got an American Express. I just never use it. I mean, I don't want to run up bills over here. And then so few places accept American Express. But I can buy my ticket to go home if I needed to on that. Jason Flint said, Calvin, and don't forget to tell people to freeze their credit. Most credit fraud comes from family that knows you're out of the country. Sad but true. Wow. Now that's type of information I want on my channel, Jason. See, I didn't even know that, but John froze his credit. That's one thing he told me he did do. So no one can inquire or anything like that. Ray Bishop said you're starting to buffer. Yeah, I'm going to get off here anyway because I believe, see, you over here you buy, I'm going to show y'all. For this place right here, you buy this Wi-Fi connection. It's 25 pesos for a 24-hour period. And I think because it's getting close to me checking out, it's running low. We're going to have to get I've got about 10 more minutes on here. Grumpy Dude Brian says, if you're moving to the Philippines, sell everything. I'm lucky. I liquidated in 2007 before my first attempt at living there. I broke the cycle and never returned to my old keep up the Joneses. Me either. And that's great news. That's what I did. I'm a minimalist. Even if I move back to the States, I'll never be a consumer like that again. John says, Jason Flynn, absolutely. I froze mine when I got here. Yeah. See, John told me that the other day. I didn't even know you could freeze your credit. But that's a great idea. Carl Vaughn says, in Manila, they're testing GC4 alert level 4. Only fully vaccinated can eat inside or go to barbershops, etc. Yeah. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get this vaccine bubble that will allow people to do that. Man, that would be great because I'd love to go to Boracay. I'd love to go to a bunch of places. Hey, Eric Terry, what's going on, brother? China's older Vulcan says, do you think the Philippine lockdown influenced by the 2022 elections? I thought it was, but I thought it was going to be the opposite effect, China. I thought that maybe, the president would do something risky and, take some chances to help his party. But they're just too conservative over here. I don't think it's going to happen. Javier Lujan says, can U.S. citizens visit the Philippines? Not as a tourist. If you got a valid visa, yes. But as a tourist visa, no. Mr. Chip said the Joneses are broke too. He said, once you realize that, you're almost off the hamster wheel. Yeah, I tell you, man, if I'd have learned about this hamster wheel earlier in my life, somebody probably told me, I just wasn't listening. Man, I would have been over here a lot sooner. But that hamster wheel is real, guys. I promise you it is. Pumpkin Joe's Philippine Experience says, I ran into Mark Shoemate yesterday. And he said they let him travel where he wants to go now that he's got that vaccination card. Well, I don't have the official vaccination card, but when you get both of your vaccines, the first time they'll put the date and then they'll sign it. Then they'll put the second date and then they'll sign it. Let me see if I've got that with me. I thought I brought it. I did. See, but this isn't the official one. What I did was I got this laminated, guys. You can see that. COVID-19 vaccination card. I keep it with me everywhere I go. And this too. This gets me in stores and stuff without signing in everywhere. They just scan that. This is a contact tracing card. It's very important, man, over here. I follow the rules over here. I'm not trying to be fancy and special, guys. Javier Lujan says, Calvin, what's the best carrier to use to send packages to? Is that Palawan or Lowan? I don't understand. Now, you send it from the United States? I would say put it in a ballot buying box. It's going to take longer, 2 to 3 months. For Filipinos, they don't care. They love to receive a ballot buying box. It's like Christmas. See? And it's going to save you money. It's like a flat rate. Some places $75, $80 a box. I love LaChan said, hello, everybody from the hamster wheel. Yeah, the hamster wheel is real. It's brutal, too. That hamster wheel is real and it's beautiful. No, don't do that, Derek. A lot of times over here, they don't accept that kind of stuff. Just get it laminated and carry it like this. You know, because remember over here, when you're in the Philippines, you liable to be somewhere, okay, like me, I got a full load on my phone, but it's smart. Smart don't work over here on this island. You need Globe. But yeah, guys, I'm ready to get off here. Thank y'all for joining me. We're going to do the Sunshine Shoulders, Moonshine Shoulders 24 hours from now, okay, which is our regular time. It's just going to be on Saturday because I want to get John on here. I want us to have the fun that we always do, guys. So, yeah, take care. Stay safe. Thank y'all for the super chats, the super stickers, the thumbs up, just all your support, guys. You know, thank the NTZ and everything like that. Hopefully, I'm going to be in Bacolod next week and give y'all a full lowdown. Stop, you know, because these vloggers, they got me confused. Okay. But somebody says, check to see if let's see. Oh, no, this is my fake. This is just my temporary card, Smoky Mountain Modeler. They're going to give me an original. It may be waiting at the Barangay Hall right now. And it's already going to be laminated, you know, like a license or something. But yeah, guys, take care. Stay safe and stay COVID free. We'll see y'all in the morning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to upload a video on this little place here, kind of just give you a little tour and stuff like that, okay? Take care, guys.